Hello everyone, you've probably heard of what happened to Charlie Kirk yesterday on the 10th of September 2025. Some of you guys just have heard of him recently and you haven't known him before, and some of you guys already know him. But for the people that don't know him, I will tell you who he was, what he believed, especially his Christian background and the tragic event that happened on 10th of September. So who was Charlie Kirk? He was born on October 14th, 1993 in Arlington Heights, Illinois. His mother worked as a mental health counselor and his father was working as an architect. In high school, he volunteered for school campaigns. In high school, he volunteered for political campaigns. And in high school, he also began criticizing what he perceived as liberal bias in school textbooks, writing for conservative outlets, and that got him media attention. Over time, his influence grew. Numerous campus tours, media appearances, involvement in debates over free speech, immigration, gender issues, race, etc., etc. He was allied with Republican movements. So he was also a Christian. He was an evangelical Christian. His organization's TPUSA launched Turning Point Faith, which aimed to fuse conservative politics and evangelical Christian identity. He promoted ideas often associated with Christian nationalism, arguments about America being a Christian nation or needing a Christian population to sustain liberty, the importance of Christian values in governance, education and family. And he also became controversial for positions many found polarizing: his denials for white privilege, criticisms of the civil rights movement, statements about race and gender, promotion of conspiracy theories. So now let's get down to what happened yesterday, 10th of September 2025. He was speaking at Utah Valley University during a public event, part of what was being called the American Comeback Tour, or similar like that. During a Q&A or a table setting, a gunshot rang out from a nearby building, striking him in his neck. I saw everything. A friend of mine has sent me the video and it's truly a horror, you know? The bullet hit him here and it came out here, and once it hit him he moved like this, and then he grabbed his hand and the blood all fell out of his neck. It started gushing, you know, like a waterfall of blood out of his neck. The sniper was probably a very good marksman because that was a death shot. And you can also see how the sniper has waited till he wasn't speaking anymore and stopped moving. There's one suspect taken into custody, but we still don't know if that man is guilty. The news says that he sadly died from injuries, but from the things I've seen online on how he got hit, I think that was an instant death. Because when you get shot right in your artery, there's no chance you're going to survive for 2 hours. The media says that he has died 2 hours later in the hospital. He was 31 years old, had a family, wife and some kids. So this is what it truly means. Charlie Kirk was always speaking of God, always talking about Jesus and how his faith helped him in his life. And he was trying to help other people become a Christian so they can also feel the same things that he's feeling in his life. The improvements to experience. He saw political engagement as a spiritual battle, but as the Bible says, some people will get killed and will lose their life. But to die is to gain, is what the Bible says. I believe he's with God now. And the sniper that killed him, he wanted to have this man out of the world. And he thought that he's gonna stop his ideologies, but that's not gonna stop. This is just the beginning, because a lot of people are gonna continue carrying this legacy, especially because he got shot now. So what the sniper did is he just worsened the situation for himself. Matthew 10 verse 39 says, "Whoever finds their life will lose it, and whoever loses their life for my sake will find it." And Philippians 1 verse 21 says, "For to me to live is Christ and to die is gain," showing Paul's view that even death is a gain when life is lived for Christ. 2 Timothy 4 verse 7 throughout 8 says, "I have fought the good fight, I have finished the race, I have kept the faith. Now there is in store for me the crown of righteousness." Charlie Kirk was committed to his faith, and you see how he got attacked. This is spiritual warfare. That man, that sniper, he couldn't have it. He was so done with his views that a demonic spirit possessed him to kill a follower of Christ. But all he did was worsen the situation, because that man's gonna stand in front of God. So what can you take away from this video? Whether or not you agreed with the politics of Charlie Kirk, or his views. His life illustrates how faith and public engagement can intertwine. His tragic death is a reminder of the risks involved in being public, especially in polarized times. The biblical call to willingly lose one's life for Christ is symbolic. I believe that he knew the risks of what he's doing. He risks his reputation, his comfort, or even his life, and it urges clarity about what we stand for. Thank you for watching. If you were touched by this, leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more videos, share it with people that don't know about Charlie Kirk or that want to know who he was. May Lord have mercy on us sinners. Take care. Peace out.